1949. Miami, a sleepy town. But at 316 North Miami Avenue, a group of visionaries put a small tower on the Everglades Hotel and changed our community forever. Television in South Florida was born.
Oh, I think it's wonderful.
I am the greatest. Are you looking forward to shaving off your beard?
Getting quite windy out here in the streets.
That's about it for today.
May the good news be yours.
For the next 60 years, WTVJ blazed a trail, a groundbreaking legacy covering the stories of our community.
We hope to eliminate racial discrimination in all public accommodations here in the city of Miami.
Yes, they The winds are gusting outside our car up to 165 miles per hour.
We're going to make it through it, okay?
This is the story in the Straits of Florida. Raft after raft.
We see 916 Ocean Drive.
How did he get shot, sir?
I don't know. He's walking in front of his home. It's Johnny Versace.
Police have discovered the body of what appears to be Andrew Cunanan.
6 decades of serving South Florida, bringing you the stories that affected all of us. Stories that touched our emotions. Triumphs that united our community. Images that changed our lives. All of them thanks to those pioneers in 1949. WTVJ, the first 60 years.
Anniversary. By definition, the annual recurrence of a date marking a notable event.
We're here to celebrate an anniversary, a milestone.
60 years of WTVJ.
Much has changed since that historic night when WTVJ first came into South Florida homes.
Thanks to technology, television, communication,
and information are a constant part of our lives.
But to know where you're going,
you have to know where you've been.
Tonight,
we take a look back and share our story.
Our story.
Our story.
Our story.
With you.
Good evening. This is Ralph Rennick. Here in this building, Florida television began.
That building was the back lot of the old Capitol Theater at 316 North Miami Avenue.
WTVJ on March 21st, 1949, began broadcasting and became the first television station in Florida. The gentleman with me this evening was here that first night we began television. Mitchell Wilson.
Colonel Wilson was absolutely a visionary.
Ralph, that night seems a long time ago.
And he saw what television was and could be and made absolute full use of it.
But even Wolfson didn't know what to expect when WTVJ began.
They were set up, they were ready to go. They had a test pattern from the Everglades Hotel. They didn't even think it was going to work. They didn't have any idea what was going on.
But it did work, and WTVJ was soon broadcasting 2 hours of programming each day.
There weren't too many sets in those days, and this may be one reason why. An advertisement in a local newspaper, the year 1949, shows that it cost $299 to buy a set. And mind you, you had to finish building the set yourself.
Those lucky few who had sets watched WTVJ's first coverage of a hurricane in 1949.
As you can see from our beginning, we were aware of the public service potential of television.
WTVJ stunned South Florida when it started live coverage of the Orange Bowl parade. When the Senate crime hearings took place in Miami, WTVJ cameras broadcast the proceedings live and earned the nation's first achievement award from the News Directors Association.
We are most happy to make this award to station WTVJ Miami, Florida, and to you, its news director, Ralph Rennick.
Thank you very much, Professor.
WTVJ soon had 125 hours of live programming every week.
Inviting you to enjoy your favorite shows and TV personalities on South Florida's Pioneer Station.
Plus network shows shipped in from New York.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Time's the floor show. What does the GB stand for?
Goodbye.
I'm on the major network.
But it was Rennick and his news team that blazed the trail.
This year's outstanding, award-winning national news coverage with Ralph Rennick reporting.
The Ralph Rennick Report was the area's first local television newscast.
Good evening, everyone. Tuesday, October 6th, and here are tonight's Florida and local news briefs.
And just like today, the commercials helped pay the bills, except they were done live too.
Right now, for King Oldsmobile, here's Lee Phillips.
Here's your destination if you're looking for a top-quality, good used car. That's King Oldsmobile, north on Highway 1 in Fort Lauderdale.
Bob Weaver, Weaver the Weatherman, started weather reporting in 1951.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bob Weaver, your Pan American Airlines weather reporter.
And Bernie Rosen created local sports coverage. WTVJ quickly outgrew itself and needed a makeover.
Renovation of the old Capitol Theater began late in 1951 and continued through 1952. The entire first floor was devoted to office space, and the second was exclusively Studio A. 68 by 100 feet of floor area, outfitted with new RCA cameras and a counterbalanced batten system lighting arrangement. 1/3 of a football field. Unbelievable.
Looking back now, it all seems unbelievable.